Go on, keep going. No one's actually paying any attention. But there's another one. Decides to go behind our car instead of round it. It's a bit like flies attracted to the lights.
At a breakdown on the outskirts of Hull, PC's Luke Thundercliffe and Joe Gorman have a bright idea to keep motorists on the straight and narrow.
We'll put some cones up. As bright as possible. No excuse for seeing them now, is there?
International Space Station can see Luke's lights from here.
Crash. Bang. Wallop. When it comes to bad driving, dashcam never lies. With Britain's worst offenders racking up a whopping 3 million points.
It's a fail to stop. Decamping.
Locking up the most dangerous people on our roads are the Motorway Cops.
Got better stuff to do, bro, and chase us, yeah?
Do not think you want to be catching some real criminals, do you, mate?
You are a real criminal, mate.
We join Humberside Police
Please, officer, taser!
as they fight to keep the roads safe
Who's been through red light, you divvy?
Oh, sorry.
and slam the brakes on deadly drivers.
Open the door now!
As soon as I went past you, I was like, he's coming for me, he is.
Do me own granny for speeding.
You're looking at so many points, the top of the Premier League.
I've been very busy.
Helping them in their battle with idiots behind the wheel is dashcam.
So if she's got dashcam in her car.
It's vital evidence and proof that Britain's dumbest drivers are a law unto themselves.
Good luck, stop that. Winner, chicken dinner.
Tonight,
That motorbike could speed. He's straight through a red light.
a biker feels the sharp end of policing.
Vehicle stung.
Are you a sergeant?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Great, at least I got done by the sergeant.
I've just hit a railway bridge with my lorry.
Driving's a tall order for one trucker.
So you're aware of what height that is?
I do now.
Wow.
He must have hit that at some speed.
And late-night revellers have their party crashed.
I won't class myself as a true driver.
That was just one bottle of vodka.
Across North Lincolnshire, Hull and East Yorkshire, the Humberside Roads policing patch is home to nearly 1 million people. Its 48 motorway cops take great pride in keeping the roads safe. And Melton Station's locker room neat and tidy.
I quite like an organised locker. I'm a bit sad like that. But yeah, all my lockers are like this. And I always get the mick taken out of it for me. I agree with it because it's neat and tidy. People who don't are weird. Like, look at that locker. It's a disgrace. I can't even cope with that.
Sergeant Tom Elvidge has the smartest locker in the nick. But then he's always scrubbed up well.
That photograph there is the first year I joined traffic, 2018. I look very young and fresh. I look better with a beard. You age, don't you, pretty quick. And I've aged appallingly.
"32-year-old Tom was born and bred in the East Riding of Yorkshire. His policing roots go deep.
My granddad was a special, but he was a farmer as well. And then where we grew up, there was the police horse stables nearby. I ended up joining Humberside at 23 and just joined traffic as soon as I could, and yeah, never really looked back. When I was younger, I watched RB. I'd love to police somewhere like RB. Fantastic. Get just rolling around the Yorkshire moors. TV does make it look good. You solve every crime on TV. Yet we shut a road for 6 hours and it's still not solved. Humberside, We have a massive area, so we cover anywhere from Hull City, with a lot of like York, North Yorkshire area, and then we go down to borders of Doncaster, all the way across to Grimsby. Tonight we're going to head to Scunthorpe, just having a quick look, see what's going on. Hey up there. Here we go. Tango November 30 to XH.
Tango November 30 overhead.
Got a motorbike at speed, Birmingham Road, southbound. It's towards Addis's roundabout. It's taken the second. It's unaware of my presence. Got an unmarked Skoda.
Any units that can give backup, please?
Yeah, 2-1, I'm heading down there.
From the start of the rider in front of us, it just doesn't add up. Due to the area as well, it's potentially stolen. Every night we're getting bikes stolen. They have this thing that we just walk past them because they're on a motorbike, it's more dangerous for them. We're just approaching a red. It's through a red light. I'm going with it. Still unaware of my presence. His riding's already erratic, and if I put my blue lights on and put pressure on him, it might increase his speed, which could cause him to crash. So we're stalling him back at the moment, lowering the risk to himself, other road users, and to myself as well.
Tom knows that when it comes to motorbike pursuits, high speeds come with high stakes. Hull and an unmarked Humberside police cop car is undertaken by a moped rider at almost twice the speed limit. And when the rider dangerously overtakes a car, narrowly missing another, the cops make themselves known. But rather than pulling over, the rider decides to ditch his safety gear.
He's thrown his helmet off right in front of me.
Despite a cop car on his tail, his driving becomes even more reckless, dangerously weaving around traffic and jumping a red.
He's undertaking traffic.
When the traffic slows his getaway, he jumps the curb, narrowly avoiding a serious crash.
Nearly hit a cyclist.
Unable to shake the cops, he tries a different tactic to ditch the police.
He's gone off-road.
But the cops are one step ahead. And the second patrol is lying in wait. The rider pleaded guilty to dangerous driving.
It's through a red light. It's unaware of my presence.
Back on the outskirts of Scunthorpe, Tom is tailing a reckless motorbike rider.
It's onto the opposite carriageway. Speed's well in excess of the speed limit. Can I have a sting, please?
Stinger authorised.
I've requested preemptive sting. Hopefully, you don't know he's coming and we get hold of the rider. Approaching a T-junction. Taking a right, straight over the Mini R8, it's increasing its speed.
I'm going to tap 6 back outside the primary school.
I am on Station Road now. Speed is approximately 60. And it's straight through a red light. Risk is high on oncoming traffic. Sting it.
stressed out by Britain's roads?
Fucking hell, mate.
Then it's time to build up some good karma. Focus on what you can control. Be present in the moment.
Oh, with you, fucking twat.
To go with the contra flow. And remember that for every action, there's a reaction.
He's well in excess of the speed limit. He's unaware of my presence.
It's midnight outside Scunthorpe.
He's straight through a red light.
And a speeding motorcyclist has left Tom with just one option to end his ride safely.
Risk is high. Sting it.
Vehicle stung, vehicle stung.
Get off your bike, get off your bike.
Why, what's up?
You've been through a red light, you divvy.
Oh, sorry.
Come here.
I'm here, I'm not doing that wrong.
Just sit there for us, mate.
Right, sorry,
Wait,
boy.
is that your bike?
Yeah,
So what are you doing driving like that?
I'm coming down there because I could see a car following me and I got scared.
Well, I wasn't following you in Scunny, was I, when you were riding like an
But I
idiot?
get scared, it's late.
Just take your helmet off for us.
Oh, sorry. I get scared, it's late at night. I've been chased by dickheads on mopeds before.
Take a seat in there for us, mate.
No problem, mate.
Good sting that.
No reports present on the vehicle.
I'm not like resisting her out.
I know you're not, mate. You came past me at a rate of knots. I was like, bloody hell, what's this? And I'll be honest with you, when it passed me, I thought it's been stolen.
Yeah, and I did beat that red light because I...
Solid red, you didn't beat it, you were solid through. You have no reason at all to go for a red light, okay, mate? Absolutely no reason at all. Which is fair to say.
Yeah, no, that's totally...
All right, mate.
You never blue lighted me, though, I will say that.
I didn't know. I didn't want to put pressure on you. Because for me, you were already riding on the edge of your ability. I've got to decide how to bring this to a safe conclusion.
And wreck my tyres, what? That's my first ever time getting road sting. Sorry, it's a bit like my heart's... It stops you instantly. So I just saw this something chuck out in the road and I thought, huh? And I heard my tyres.
Yeah. We call it a preemptive sting because the last thing I want you to do is flying and disappearing.
I would have rather you blue lighted me, but I understand.
What we'll do, mate, I'll do you for the road traffic offences you committed. Yes. I'm going to report you for careless driving.
Yeah.
And going through a red light as well, okay, mate?
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. This car is uncomfy, by the way.
It's terrible, isn't it?
You
Right.
seriously need to invest in better cars. Tell your sergeant to get some money out.
I am my sergeant.
Are you a sergeant?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. At least I get done by the sergeant. Am I allowed to check my bike out, please? Because you popped both my tyres.
That's absolutely fine. There you go, mate. Yeah, they're fucked.
Well, that wasn't very nice of you. No, listen, mate. You're doing your job.
So I'll leave you here, mate.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Oh, well, not a bad little job. Due to his manner of riding, I would have put mud on it being a stolen vehicle. It turns out it's his own vehicle. But do you know who reminded me? So he's a proper farmer lad. I've never really had anyone excited that they've actually been stung, so that's the first for me. Stuff like that sticks with you, doesn't it? It's like the spikes in his tyres.
That sounds faulty.
It's usually use at error with Luke. Do you want me to show you how to do it? Got there in the end, didn't we? This is where it finds out we've got no ink in his pen. It was like watching Laurel and Hardy in there.
Back at Melton Station, PC's Luke Thundercliffe and Joe Gorman are keen to avoid another fine mess.
Most important thing about any shift is to make sure that the car smells nice. Tyres are good. Got to make sure the old girl's got enough juice in her to last the evening. We'll just fill this up. It's the oldest trick in the book, that, Luke.
Besides.
Luke and Joe both started out as special constables. They've spent 2 years teamed up as Motorway Cops, and it's not just the job they have in common.
It's a very strange relationship.
We literally live down the next street to each other, car sharing. Can't get enough of each other.
Just came walking by my house one day and started engaging in conversation. I thought, who is this weirdo? And then ended up doing an overtime shift with me.
Yeah.
It was love at first sight, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously.
Or was it love at first overtime?
Love at first overtime.
I don't know, I quite like policing in Hull because you feel like you're just doing something for a good cause. Luke was born in East Hull and bred on a field. I was born in Hull as well. It's definitely not Hull, it's Hull. You get taught from an early age to drop the H.
And that's why I went to school in Beverley.
Oh, check you out. Mr. Posh still ended up with the same job as me though, didn't you?
Yeah. That car just drawn my attention. We'll just have a look at that. The Audi that we just passed, for some reason, is driving with his fog lights on and his headlights turned off. He takes it to go off onto the unlit sections of road, and then he's just got short visibility with his fog lights and just dazzling other drivers. So we'll just stop it and have a chat.
Shows how it's done, Luke. I'll just run him through.
Hey up, yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah.
The reason why I've stopped you is sort of, you've got your headlights not switched on at the front. So you had your fog lights on, which you've just switched off. So you just switch it all the way down to the bottom and that'll turn your lights to normal, full. No, so you've got no headlights?
No headlights at all?
No.
Oh no, the bulbs have gone, no, I can't drive this now.
Not really, no, you've got no lights.
No marks on the vehicle. MOT not held.
Do you know that your MOT's expired?
No, November, my MOT.
August, it says in our system.
November.
Would you switch the car off for the time being, please?
Right, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's all right. You've met the curb a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm trying not parking.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Just jump out, I'll show you, I'll say it. You can see, look.
I think you've hit the curb that much, you can actually see the cords. Obviously, it's a bit of a weak spot if it's going to give way or blow out.
Yeah.
So it can't be driven on that, basically. And that, unfortunately, is going to get you 3 points.
Is it?
Yeah, as soon as cords are exposed, it's obviously an offence. Because it's not safe. I have to leave the car and sort out other arrangements. So if you want to take a seat back in your car for the time being, what I'll do is, obviously, because you've committed a moving traffic offence by not having any headlights on, and obviously no MOT, we could just do a drug light. You've done a drug light before?
No.
So if you just look all around the top of your mouth and side of your mouth, and then just stick your tongue out for me. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. What it's showing me on there is there's a really faint line for cocaine.
I don't take drugs.
Right, I'm not saying you do, but at the moment this is coming back as a positive reading, okay? So as a result of that, you're now under arrest for failing a roadside drugs test for cocaine. So if you just jump out, please. Take a seat in the back of our car for the time being.
How come we're in shorts at this time of the morning?
I live in shorts.
You live in shorts, do you? But we might be off to the beach or something.
I can't stand jeans or all that.
You can't stand jeans?
No, come on, I've got shorts on winter.
Fair one, each to their own.
Always going to stop that every day of the week when it's got no headlights and it's got fog lights on because it's dangerous.
Which is probably why he's not taking it for an MOT.
He's been very, very lucky with that tyre.
It's just going to blow. Potentially going to put other people's lives at danger as well as his own. It's not often you find threads and legs exposed at 4:30 in the morning.
I shall see yous soon. Can't wait to get wrenched for having this old man bag. It's bag for life, and I think it looks like I've had it for life.
Life on the road can wear out a motorway cop, but PC Muff McEwen can definitely, maybe, roll with it.
I got Oasis tickets, so I'm buzzing. I was one of the 14 million sat with every screen in the house. Even the wife chipped in. They were my youth band. I've been to see them in double figures. So today's going to be brilliant, and if they shout at me, swear at me or anything, don't matter. I could be mad for it, couldn't I?
"41-year-old Muff's own UK tour began over 20 years ago when he moved down from Dumfries. And lately he's found some even hairier rockers to hang out with.
When I got to 40, I decided I wanted to try new things. So Saturday, I went to an alpaca festival. That's how I chill in my 40s. It was a good day. I'd say I was more enthusiastic than the family, but I needed somebody to take the photos. It's hard to selfie an alpaca. They don't stand very still. Today I'm in the City Hall, so people are buzzing about. We've got places to be and everybody's in their way. And you just have to try and keep your wits about you.
Homicide police, emergency.
I've just hit a railway bridge with my lorry. Believe this. Everyone's having a good look. So I'm hiding, to be honest.
We'll get someone out there straight away, okay?
I'm still getting details coming in, but a lorry's struck one of our railway bridges and bridge engineers are en route. Absolute worst case scenario, the bridge comes down.
They say all roads lead to Rome, and with some drivers, it's like the Romans never left. You can watch chariot racing, gladiators locked in mortal combat, and centurions pushing 100. So make like Caesar and hail a cab.
I've just hit a railway bridge with my lorry.
Absolute worst case scenario, the bridge comes down.
In central Hull, Moff is racing to reports that a truck has crashed into a bridge.
I'm presuming that he's either not been aware of his own height or he's just not been paying attention. Knowing that bridge, there was ample signs before, during and after it. Tango November 1-4.
Tango November 1-4, right.
I'm on scene. I've got response units from Network Rail on scene. Ah, yeah, I can see an HGV. Don't look in a good state. So, what's happened, bud, without me sounding stupid?
Too high for the bridge.
Right. Jump down for us then. Come and grab a seat in my car. So, fortunately, you soft-sided. It's not going anywhere, is it? That's my main concern, is that that doesn't collapse. Right then, what height is your vehicle?
1511.
And the bridge that you've approached, are you aware of what height that is?
I do now, but yes, it's 15 foot.
Do you know what speed you were doing at the time?
Oh, 30, less than 30, I would say.
It is busy around here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now, fortunately, all that's hot is that, and potentially maybe your pride, yeah? So
majorly.
The lorry needs a bit more than a bit of tea cut, and you might need a stiff drink when you get home.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to scare you, but the worst case scenario of this was a railway bridge could be on the floor just now with a train.
I know.
And not just that, if I'd closed this road, the impact on the city would have been beyond that as well, just because of a momentary lapse in concentration. Yeah. All right?
No, I totally agree.
So, on that basis, I will be reporting you for consideration of prosecuting you for driving without due care.
Okay.
I don't choose how it's dealt with. I just report you for said offence.
Okay, I get that.
All right?
Yeah.
So I'll let you out, bud. It could have been a lot worse. There's a lot more to driving HGVs than a car, and a lot more responsibility as well. That should be a vertical back. It's not now. I didn't do very well at school. It's more a parallelogram. Now then, you're right. Yeah. Do I need road closures?
You're fine.
So it's more damage to him than anything else.
Yeah.
See you later. I appreciate you coming so quick though, because closing this road could have been catastrophic to the city. He's an experienced driver. I think his pride's as dented as his lorry is. Probably getting a bit home happy, that's where he was off. So no doubt he was probably planning his tea. So he can add a few hours to that now.
What's in your bag?
What's in my bag?
Yeah, your bag full.
Pack up in cans.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Back at Melton Nick, Moth picks up lunch and also a familiar face, PC Dan Thompson.
Gosh, tight squeeze. Tell you what, if I ever go on a family holiday, guarantee I can fit all the packing in one car. It don't matter how big the car is. Access to the cones, which is the one we're probably more likely going to need. All the rest, that's all Dan's, so we can just do it that way. He'll be fine. Happy days. Oh. Cloudy with patchy rain was the Radio 2 update this morning. The weird thing is, I've got a rubbish car and my stereo only works when it wants to, so I don't really choose the radio station, the car does. And Radio 1 kept dropping out the other day, and I pressed search and Radio 2 came through crystal clear, and I thought, we'll have it. And then Scott Mills came on, that I used to listen to on Radio 1, and I thought, it feels like I'm home. They're just playing different jingles.
I'm aging with the radio.
The thing is, I could still sing along. That was the worst bit. I was like, it's all gone wrong. I used to be cool. Well, I don't know if I ever used to be cool, to be fair, but...
Of course you did.
Thanks, mate.
Two intel reports in relation to drivers known to smoke cannabis every day and drive.
Go take it. Go have a look, mate. Tango Mike 1-4.
Good.
Can you attach us to that log, please, and just show us having a look for it? Or we're just going to play catch up now and hopefully be able to get it pulled over.
Tango Mike 1-4, that's obviously.
Drinking alcohol or being under the influence or anything can really cause serious issues, will it be in road traffic collisions. Don't want anybody on the road impaired. There it is down there. Tango Mike 1-4.
Good.
Yeah, we've got a positive sighting of that vehicle. We're behind it now, A63 committed, eastbound. At this time, it's highway code compliant. Both of us are pursuit management trained. We're in a Mark Skoda, Stinger on board.
Put a follow me on, Moth.
Attention. Traffic.
Yeah, he's gave us a thumbs up.
Now then, pal, how are we doing? Right. So, reason for the stop today, there's been a report about you driving whilst under the influence of cannabis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you use cannabis at all?
I do use it, yeah.
Have you used it regularly at the minute, or recently?
On night time, yeah.
On a night time. When was the last time you smoked some?
Well, last night.
Last night. Okay, mate. If you want to just take a step out of here, just take a seat in the back of our cab. Follow me around, mate. Like I said, mate, so request a sample saliva for analysis. Stick your tongue out for us. Stick it to that side for us, mate. Okay. So the results for this, they aren't instant like a breathalyzer.
So is cannabis the same as alcohol regarding how long it stays in your system and blah, blah, blah?
Alcohol, you know the strength of it, don't you? You know, like it says on the bottle.
Yeah.
But with drugs, it's different, because obviously you can buy it from different people. They might give you a stronger batch, so it might stay in your system longer. Okay, so the minute you see the two lines there,
yeah.
So that's positive for cannabis, mate. Okay. Right.
Oh, so, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So the time it's 12:41. So at this time, you're under arrest for driving whilst over the prescribed limit of drugs. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And what type of driving licence do you have?
Full UK.
Right. So it's coming up a bit. It's an expired substantive licence.
It's a what?
Expired licence.
The hell does that even mean?
So you haven't renewed it when it's popped up for renewal.
1-4, could you just do us a hash deal, please? It's showing as expired.
How does your licence expire? I thought that's when you got to a certain age.
Go ahead.
It's showing that the licence was revoked in 2008 and nothing since to say it's been given back.
2008?
Yeah. Have you got any idea why it was revoked?
2008, what year are we in now? 2024.
24.
Wow, that was a long
Yeah, I
time.
know.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a long, long time ago.
I got done for drink driving.
When was that?
I was trying to think. Possibly around then. I can't honestly think, mate. I know it's a long time ago.
Regardless of that, you are currently driving otherwise in accordance with the licence. So I'm seizing the vehicle. Okay.
Christ almighty.
So let's pop round to you, mate, all right. We'll pop you in there, pal. Well, that was a nice quick AMPR hit, wasn't it?
But you're like, should we go for... Yeah. Yes, we should. Took me drug wipe and me tester and off he went. Straight on it.
I was ready, I was poised.
Oh. I did find it quite ironic, yeah, that he had a massive, what looked like a herbal substance leaf on his jumper.
Mad if he has been driving for years without a licence.
Yeah, talk about right place, right time.
Or wrong place for it.
I'll go get a coffee.
Go for a coffee if you want. Snacks on the road.
Treat you to the good stuff.
Motorway Cops rack up some serious mileage. And for Joe and Luke, the refuelling never stops.
Family bag.
Small bags I sold last year. What is that?
Just a strawberry like sweet thing. Make a pencil.
You stole it off a kid, haven't you? It's the perks of being a passenger. You can eat whenever you want. Just hope we don't have a foot chase in the next half hour.
They come across now, TC at Lakeside. Straight light out.
Whereabouts on Lakeside?
Yeah, it's the roundabout.
So we've just got a call through that the car's taking out a lamppost on a roundabout. When collisions happen like that, you don't know what's caused it or why. Is there any other cars involved? Have we got any injuries? We just need to get there as quick as we can.
Wow, I made a right mess of that.
British drivers have a record that is far from spotless. So it's time to give our roads a spring clean. Have a quick whiz round those hard-to-reach corners to make sure everything is dazzling. and then throw open your doors and let some fresh air in.
Wow, well, he's made a right mess of that.
Midnight in Scunthorpe. Luke and Joe are at the scene of a crash between a driver and a lamppost.
He must have hit that at some speed to knock all that back.
Who's driver of this? You. What's happened?
So I've come around the roundabout and I've spun out just here right now.
Yeah.
And we've gone over the curb. I've turned the wheel like that and we've just missed this lamppost.
Yeah, don't drink. No? Come sit in my car and I'll give you a breath test.
While other officers breathalyze the driver of the crashed car, Joe gets the passenger's version of events.
Okay, so talk me through what happened.
He was fine, like driving up to the roundabout, and the next thing I know, we drove into a lamppost. That was just it, flashed before my eyes, like within seconds. Like I didn't know what was going on.
Was he going too fast?
He didn't seem too fast or anything like that. No. Yeah, he's a good lad. Like you know, he wouldn't do anything to purposely harm me or anything like that.
So where had you been tonight? How did you end up being in that car?
I've just been at his house.
Right.
So we've had a drink, and then he's gone to take me home.
How long had you been drinking for?
Mainly a couple of hours.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
What kind?
It's just one bottle of vodka.
Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Stop! Okay, so you failed the roadside breath test. Okay, so you're under arrest for driving whilst over the prescribed limit of alcohol.
Did he suggest that he would drive you home?
I asked him if he was alright. He said yes. And then obviously I've asked him if he was sure, and he was like, yeah. Obviously he didn't seem like too drunk at the time, whatever, he seemed alright.
I would strongly advise, if you know that he's had half a bottle of vodka, don't get in his car, even if he is willing to drive you, because this is the ultimate end game. What was the scores?
86.
Wow.
Is that bad?
Yeah, very bad, yeah.
I mean, I won't class myself as a drunk driver.
We failed the breath test at the roadside, so I would say that's good enough.
Alcohol and driving don't go together.
Oh, absolutely not.
Come on
Yeah.
then. Let's get rid of you.
He's blown 86 at the roadside. You know, these are a real danger on our roads. And in the morning, hopefully when he sobers up, he'll realise the error of his ways.
Right, we'll whip him off.
Sorted.
They've both been very, very lucky.
Lucky he didn't kill anybody, really.
What amazed me most is the fact that she allowed him to drive and get in a car with him when she knows how much they've driven.
Common sense should say that he's not safe to drive, so don't get in that car.
It's not like there's a lot of common sense there, does it?
No comment.